Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not. And continuing on the Pokemon journey, we have Pokemon 3, the movie subtitled Spell of the Unknown. Not Mystery of the Unknown, Spell of the Unknown. Um, this one was weird. Oh, it's better than the second one, I think. So the story is that Ash, Misty, and once again Brock have to go eventually save Ash's mom from this little girl who's in this castle that's all crystallized, and the legendary Pokemon Entei is there, or maybe not, brother. It's all cursed of this Pokemon called Unknown. I remember I bought the VHS tape because they said you get an exclusive Pokemon card, and all it was a stupid Unknown. I want an Entei, goddammit. That pissed me off. You just get a stupid Unknown card in the VHS tape. Didn't have this soundtrack. Didn't have the second one either. There's not that much for music. I don't know. I don't know. Soundtracks didn't really mean anything. Their score, sure, but yeah. So we meet our we meet Professor Hale, who is the only professor I know is not named after a fucking tree. But Professor Hale and his daughter Molly, and she's in there and they're talking about stuff. He's researching the unknown. She talks about Entei, and he goes on an expedition to find the unknown stuff. And he and his buddy Spencer, I think is his name. Or is his name Spencer? Spencer Hale. That's his name. I don't know. His sidekick guy, or was with him, and he gets sucked into another dimension by the unknown. And so Molly is now an orphan because her mom disappeared. At first I was like, oh, okay, they said disappeared because it's a 4Kids edit, and in the Japanese version she died because they can't say disappeared because, in anime, the American version of anime, you can't say died. Dragon Ball Z, you went to another dimension. But no, it's implied that the unknown took her to, or something. I don't know. We'll get to it. It's confusing actually, but her dad is gone, and the unknown manifests an Entei to be her new father. And so Ash and his amigos, they're walking through the Johto region now, and they meet another trainer, a female. I don't remember her name. I really don't. Lisa? Something like that. Who has an Apom. And we once again get the opening credits to a Pokemon fight, which is much better than just seeing him appear on a boat. Yeah, and now Ash is in the Johto region, so he has new Pokemons like Totodile and Cyndaquil. I don't think he has, maybe Chikorita at this point, I don't know. He has new ones. And Pikachu is also there. Because of course. And so, the castle has been crystallized, so it's drawing a lot of attention. Ash and his friends arrive, and then Ash's mom and Professor Oak show up, and I'm like, what? Apparently, I watched another review from Disney Brain. Apparently, Johto and Kanto are like right there. To phrase the Nostalgia Critic review of Batman v Superman, it's literally across the street. Like, it's right there, so it's close enough for them to drive over. But Molly now wants a mommy, so Entei just fucking kidnaps Ash's mom. For no reason, just, you want a mom? Random woman. There she is. Takes her. And this is a woman that Molly knows, but is somehow convinced that this is her mother. she's delusional, this kid. She may need some professional help. I don't know. So now Ash and his friends have to go in to save his mom. Oh, and Team Rocket is also there because of course they are. How do they always keep showing up? I don't get it. They're just there. How? Why? Because they want to catch Pokemon. But how do they always find Ash wherever he goes? They have a tracking beacon on him. There's no way they're able to. In fact, especially since in every damn episode they get blasted off in a different direction. How are they able to just pick up the trail and follow him every single time? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. No, but they're there. Of course they are. And they sort of help. It follows on from the last one, but not really. Also, like I said in the last one, Ash's mom yells at him for getting in trouble and wants him to be closer. So this is like a right across the street from Kanto. He's closer. But we even see Tracy for about a minute. But Brock is back and he's going gaga over Lisa. But yeah, so they got to get in to save Ash's mom. Charizard, who at this point had been returned to a Charizard community, sees this stuff going on the TV and flies off. Because Charizards have a TV in their community. I don't know. Eventually, he does show up to help Ash, but Ash is trying to save his mama. Brock and Misty get some time to do some Pokemon battling because she wishes to be a Pokemon. I almost said duelist. Pokemon trainer. Which is in her dream that Brock, Misty, and Ash all end up in. It's a dream? She's too young here, so she's aged up. And she can't lose because it's her dream, apparently. And Entei has powers to do that. So it's just kind of a distraction while Ash saves his mom. And they eventually convince Molly that it's not her mom, and she lets it go, but the unknown get out of control, I guess. And Entei is destroyed. So I don't know. I started to lose focus towards the second half. But then I came back towards the end and I was very confused. So the unknown are destroyed or whatever, defeated. The dad comes back. Okay, cool. We get they say to Molly, hey, let's go outside and meet everyone. And then, Team Rocket has this thing where, we can't go outside because there's police there. We'll get arrested. So they're going to stay inside. You know, Meowth shouts real loud. No one sees him. And then we get like a voiceover telling us the Ash's journey will continue, whatever. And then the credits start. And during the credits, we see them say goodbye to Lisa, say goodbye to Molly, and go off on their own. And then Molly's dad returns, and her mom also returns. Now, Disney Brain, he said that he thought maybe that the unknown manifested her. He also has a cockamamie theory that Ash's mom is her mom. I don't know how that would work. It's like Happy Birthday to Me, where they had the plot twist where, the mom had an affair with the one chick's dad and gave birth. But would it make more sense if that was Ginny in that, not the other girl? It's very weird. I don't know. That was part of a plot twist that wasn't supposed to be in the movie anyway, but I don't know. I never got the mom had the affair. I mean, it worked in Scream 3 for me, at least. Because he wasn't raised around them, but he was let go. But I don't know. For me, the way I thinking is that the unknown took her to. Now, the theory with the unknown bringing her, because he want, the deepest desires, he wanted her back. the theory about the unknown doing this makes sense if in the original Japanese dub she actually died instead of disappearing. Otherwise, if she just disappeared and they manifested it, then it makes sense. Then it wouldn't make sense unless they took her, like they did to Dad. But how would that happen? I don't know. There's also a question if Entei is actually the real legendary Entei, or is it a manifestation? Probably is a manifestation of the unknown. It's not the real Entei. So we've never actually seen the real Entei in this thing. Continuity here. Is he on the show? I don't know. But Entei is voiced by, was it Dan Green? Who also voiced Yugimoto, oh no, and Yami Yugi, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes. So, yeah. And it's interesting that he talks about belief when Yugi talks about the heart of the cards. So, yes, I recognize. I'm like, that's Yugi. First Bakura's in the last one, and now Yugi. But was he in the first one? I don't remember. Giovanni, he was in the first one. So, yeah, this was better than the. I think I've always liked this one more than the second one, but yeah, it gets very convoluted. I think it gets convoluted with the whole mom coming back from nowhere thing. Like, I tell him like, what, her mom is back. It doesn't make any sense to me. And she's a child. She's not all there, I guess. But like, how old is she supposed to be? Because Ash is still 10 at this point. Supposedly. I don't know. I don't know. It's amusing, but yeah. Also, Charizard goes back to his Charizard community. I was like, where the hell is he? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he was up with a bunch of other Charizards. Because they wanted Charizard in the movie, even though he's not Ash's Charizard. And this is the first of the movies we've seen where he is actually obedient. Because he does eventually get obedient. I mean, he's sort of obedient in the first one. But in the second one, the only thing I can remember is that, like, during the opening montage, he brings out fire. And Ash is like, nope. But he is used. Of course, he can fly, so it works. But yeah, I think it's the middle of the road, but a higher middle of the road than the second one. I like it. I do. It's just, I don't know. It's always been one that I go back to the least, you know. But back in the day, I used to just montage the VHS tapes, so I do all of them. They're not that long. I mean, yeah, this one's actually the shortest at only 1 hour and 3 minutes. That shouldn't be long. But yeah, and that's it for tonight. I'm not releasing them all in one night, but this is the last 4 today that I'm doing them. It's 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I want to relax. But yeah. So what are your thoughts on Pokemon 3, the movie? Which yes I know is a stupid name. I've always thought it was stupid. Pokemon 3, the movie. But so what? It goes 1. If you didn't know what order it's supposed to be in, you think of 1, 3, and then there's a bunch of them without numbers, and then 1, 3, 4, bunch of them without numbers, and then 2000. 2000 movie? No. So, yeah, so join me tomorrow when I take a look at Pokemon Mewtwo Returns. Canonically, the 4th movie for me. So, yeah. So thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.